Speaking of old people, NBC is throwing Betty White a party for her 90th birthday. The network has scheduled Betty White's 90th birthday, a tribute to America's Golden Girl, to air on January 16th from 8 to 9:30. The show will be followed by a preview of her new hidden camera show, Off Their Rockers, which uses senior citizens to prank younger people. That show does not have a regular slot on NBC's schedule. Hot in Cleveland will also have an episode dedicated to White's 90th birthday.
Okay. Didn't they already do a show like that? Wasn't it called Jackass? Where the old guy goes around pranking people?
Yeah, but this time they don't need any makeup. They're already old.
Fair enough.
Off Their Rockers. Is this going to be a new incantation of Sex in the City?
Ew. With
That'd
Betty
be
White?
great.
With Betty White?
Yeah. Sexiest little white-haired lady I've ever seen.
She takes off her pants and you see her tits.
She's so cute.
She starts making out with Angela Lansbury.
Oh, adorable.
Gross.
I think
if you can get
we know.
Julie Andrews in on this, then I am sold.
Who?
Oh, man.
Did you just say who?
And then Glenn
Julie
Close is filming it.
Oh, Julie I didn't hear what the fuck you said. Now I wish I hadn't. Entertainment. Speaking of EW, Entertainment Weekly reports that Punk'd is coming back to television. Ashton Kutcher will produce the new version. The plans are to have a different host every episode. The first one will be hosted by Justin Bieber.
Ick.
Yeah.
Hey, America.
What? Dane? Dane? Uh-oh. I think we lost Dane. Hold on. Oh, yeah, we did. We did lose Dane. At least it sounds like we lost Dane. Dane, you there?
Yeah.
Oh, we lost you for a second there.
I was about to say, was that Justin Bieber joke that bad?
Apparently the Justin Bieber joke was so bad that it knocked you off the internet for a sec.
I heard 30 seconds of silence. It's are they processing how bad that joke was and now they're going to shame me?
I should also point out right now you're coming through really weirdly. There's a little bit of static and you're not coming through as good as you were. I don't know what's up with that.
I don't know either.
I guess we'll deal with it for now. The NFL and NBC announced today they will stream Super Bowl 46 on both NBCSports.com and NFL.com. Super Bowl 46 takes place in Indianapolis, Indiana on February 5th. Hold on, I'm getting a message from somebody. Oh, Dane says be right back. Okay. Alrighty. All right. Executives at Warner Brothers are concerned about the online criticism regarding Bane's voice in The Dark Knight Rises. Both the prologue and the new trailer have drawn criticism over the fact that Tom Hardy is difficult to comprehend as the Bat villain. According to Hollywood Reporter, there are those within the studio who want to see a change to make the dialogue clearer. Unfortunately for those executives, Nolan has creative control, and he has informed them that he plans only to alter the sound slightly, not rework it completely. An unnamed executive is quoted as saying, "Chris wants the audience to catch up and participate rather than push everything at them. He doesn't dumb things down. You got to pedal faster to keep up." The Dark Knight Rises opens on July 20th, 2012. So apparently, Tom Waits is playing the Bat villain. Batman.
No.
Maybe he was just competing with Batman's incomprehensible mumbling from the previous two Batman movies.
George Clooney relied on his cooking skills to get a new family friend. Clooney recently saw a video of a dog named Einstein on an animal shelter website, fell in love with it. So he contacted the shelter. The shelter said the dog had to like Clooney first, so he came up with a plan: food. Einstein is part Cocker Spaniel or something, said Clooney. I got him out of a shelter about a year and a half ago, so I go online to see Einstein. They had a whole film about him. It was actually really sweet. You see him all beat up in the shelter, and they show how they clean him up, so I called and said, I like Einstein. The woman goes, well, we don't know if Einstein will like you. Well, can I meet with Einstein? She says, yes, we'll bring him into your house, but if he doesn't like you, he can't stay. We have to have a good home for these dogs. She sounded very serious. I have this really long driveway, and as I open the gate for them, I start to panic that Einstein's not going to like me, so I run into the kitchen where I have these turkey meatballs, and I rub them all over my shoes.
Time out.
Then Mel Gibson appeared. No, I'm kidding.
Why would you rub meatballs on your shoes?
To get a dog to like you, apparently. This woman opens the door, and who knew Einstein was such a food whore on top of everything? He throws himself at my feet. She says, I've never seen him react like that, ever. And she left him with me on the spot, and forever now he just thinks of me as a guy with meatball feet. Derp.
That's no fair. How are we supposed to make fun of him for doing something so nice and not...
So retarded and yet heartwarming?
Yes.
I'm gonna rub these meatballs all over my chesticles.
I don't think it really needed to be meatballs. I think he probably could have rubbed bacon on his feet and had the same effect. He probably could have rubbed meatloaf on his feet. Would have been the same effect.
Dog turds.
Probably dog turds on his feet would have had the same effect.
Ew.
Why would you rub meatloaf on your feet? I mean, he's a pretty big guy.
They'd be meat loafers.
Oh.
I apologize.
You should. The owner of the Detroit Pistons found himself harassed by two mystery men who wanted over $1 million for the Mormon Church. TMZ reports that Tom Goris was targeted by the two men, who tracked him to his home in Los Angeles and knocked on his door at 10 p.m. Sunday night, insisting that he accepted delivery of an unspecified item. After some words were exchanged, the two left, leaving behind a package of papers that included the demand of over $1 million for the Mormon Church. The LAPD is investigating. A rep for the Church of Jesus Christ of the Latter-day Saints said, "We haven't heard anything about this, but it certainly has nothing to do with us. It sounds very bizarre." The end is coming. Okay.
Okay. It's been coming for a while now. A while now. Not enough.
Then the next day, the Church of the Flying Spaghetti Monster representatives came to his door.
Weird.
And it just took off from there.
And then George Clooney rubs meatballs over the spaghetti monster.